Okay, so what's up guys? It's Lou again. Sorry if I'm really awkward, just an awkward person in general. But I am now 2 months on testosterone, which is pretty crazy. Yesterday was the mark for 2 months on T, so 2 months, 1 day, technically. And I've experienced some different changes, minor ones, but not really anything too new. At least nothing that I'm realizing, at least. I noticed that I'm going through changes, but I think I'm not realizing them because I'm used to seeing myself every day. And some of my friends aren't realizing it either because they're around me all the time too. So I'll just explain some of the things that I've noticed and some of the things that I'm experiencing. First I'll do physical changes and then I'll be doing mental changes. So some of the physical changes that I'm experiencing is that I'm getting hairier by the day, and it's really fun. One of them is I have more of a happy trail, so like, you know, the stomach hair and it's gotten like thicker and kind of just more, and a lot. I mean, from the start, before I was even on T, I was always a really hairy person, so that really was no different, but definitely getting more hair. This is something I was, and then I'll be showing some like pictures as well. But moving on to another part that's getting more hair is my upper arms, which is something weird I was not expecting at all. My mom warned me about this one, but I didn't think it was really gonna happen, but it is, and I'm getting hair right here. It's not really noticeable or visible to the eye yet really, but if I look down and I see it, I can see it, but and like my mom can see it because she has to like look close, but it's starting to get more hair right there. So because of the happy trail, it's starting to actually kind of grow out more this way and also up, so I'm getting some hair on my chest a little bit. It's like peach fuzz, but it's something that I didn't have before. I don't have any new leg hair. It's basically the same as it was last month, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. I'm hairy everywhere else except my legs. My legs are the least hairy. I mean, they have hair, but it's not as hairy as other parts of me. So my upper lip is starting to, or mustache area is starting to get more hairy so like last month I shaved and in hopes to get thicker hair, and so far it's working. So I shaved again, and I'll be shaving today after this video because I took pictures and stuff like that, but I'll show some pictures. I'm not sure if it's changed. I haven't really looked at like comparison photos yet, but I'm thinking it has because I look at it and it's a little bit more thicker. I feel like my eyebrows are thicker. I can't tell, but I do notice that I'm getting like little tiny pimples near my eyebrows, and I don't know if it's because of the hair or if my eyebrows are just getting greasy or something. It's gross, but I think it's kind of funny. But I think my eyebrows are getting thicker, and my hair is still getting thicker as well. In my last month, I had really like started to notice the texture of my hair was starting to change, and my hair is just a lot heavier, and it's weird. It's not as light as it was, and like thin. It's a lot more coarse, and it's kind of interesting. Another thing that I've noticed is that my fat is moving places, and it's funny because when I used to sit down, I used to have like one little roll and another little roll, and that was it. But now it's actually moving into just here, and it's all one big roll. And it's it's squishy, and I started noticing it when I had to inject myself. Before, I used to only be able to pinch a little bit of fat, and I would only have a little bit of fat to inject myself in, but now I can grab like a whole entire roll and just stick it inside myself. And I can like show some pictures of that. So another thing is, I feel like I can carry more weight than I could before, and I had realized this when I carried a few boxes up onto like really high places, and that's something I couldn't do before, and I did it all by myself. So, and then also within the gym, because I've been going to the gym here and there, and it's basically I can lift more weights or lift heavier weights than before. I mean, I'm not really strong to begin with, but it's something more than what I could have done before. So I'm definitely gaining more strength, which is odd. And then hunger, it's still the same. I'm still eating a lot all the time, 24/7. And it's fun, but I have to be careful with that, of course. Energy is still really high up, so I've been using that energy to do workouts whenever I can, or to do anything else physical, because it's so annoying because I have so much energy and I don't know what to do with it. So I try to store it into something that'll benefit me, and that's working out. But it's so hard to get rid of all that energy. And even though I'm like energetic, I'm still really like sleepy and drowsy, and like it's weird. It's a really weird thing. And then I noticed that after every tee shot, I just get super tired. And the day of, like, I do my tee shots on Friday, so I'm supposed to do a tee shot today because today's Friday. And after my tee shot, I just knock out a lot of the time. And I don't know if that's because it's like a growth spurt in one little thing, but it's fun. I mean, it's kind of sucks because I want to do things within my day, and I'm energized, but I'm still sleepy at the same time. My face, I'd say my skin hasn't really changed. It feels about the same. My acne is only getting worse, like around here, which when I was going through puberty, the first time, I had a lot of acne up here, and I think that has to do with how oily my hair is too. So I'm just experiencing some acne right here. Nowhere else really. I'd say maybe my nose, but that's always been an issue with me. But acne hasn't really been an issue in my life either. So hopefully it stays the same, and hopefully this is just it. So this is another weird thing. Well, this one's a really weird thing. So if you know me, skip this part, or if you don't want to know about this, or it might cause dysphoria, we'll be talking about bottom growth and stuff like that. So I've been experiencing some more bottom growth a lot, actually, and it's interesting, and that's all I will share. I might share later more, but right now I don't want to share much. What else? So my vocal cords, my voice, I'm coughing all the time. I feel like my voice is just scratchy all the time, and I'm pretty sure you can hear it where it sounds very like coarse, it's just like I'm waking up, you know, like morning voice kind of thing. That's what it feels like all the time, and I'm always just coughing or like having to go which is kind of annoying, but it's actually kind of fun, and that's actually a sign that my voice might be changing. So hopefully it is, and hopefully it has. I mean, I haven't noticed anything, and my friends haven't either, and people around me haven't either, but that's probably because they're around me all the time. So it's kind of like a gradual change, but hopefully it has, and we'll see in this video, because I'll be posting one of my first videos on YouTube, my 1 month, and then this. So what else? I guess that's all for the physical changes. I can go into the mental changes. So I do feel a lot more confidence, and because of that confidence, I'm able to kind of stand up for myself a little bit more. It's actually interesting because a lot of people believe that when someone starts tea, they all of a sudden get really aggressive or really like macho, angry man, but it's not that. It really isn't. It's more so the fact that people before, like me, or for me in my case, it was I didn't have a lot of confidence, and because of that lack of confidence, I let people kind of walk over me, and I didn't let, like, I was just like, okay, like, whatever. I don't care, like, I didn't care about myself, so why would I stand up for myself at that time? So because of the gain of confidence that I have, I feel like I do matter, and that I matter to myself. So because of the fact that I matter to me, I feel like I should stand up for myself. And it's not necessarily like, oh, I'm aggressive or I'm like being mean to you or anything. It's me standing up for myself, and because of that confidence. So it's not that I'm aggressive or anything. That's nothing at all. It's just more so that I feel the confidence to stand up for myself. Overall, I'm happy. I mean, I'm always smiling and stuff like that. So, I've always smiled, but my friends say that it looks like a genuine smile and not like a forced smile, which is what I used to do a lot. But general stuff, I'm just happy. And although, like, I'm happy, I do get easily kind of frustrated, which annoys me. Because I don't like getting frustrated. But when I get frustrated, it's just kind of like annoying. But other than that, I just kind of go on with my day and then let go of all the little tiny things that bother me. It's like going through hormones again, so I'm just like easily up and down here and there. What else? So although like I've had a very huge relief in dysphoria in certain places within myself, and I'm not so dysphoric as I used to be, but so when I was talking to my therapist before tea, he had warned me that when I start tea, I might gain dysphoria in places that I never had before, and that is very true for me at the moment. So I'll talk about this because it's something that I'm going through and might be something that someone else is going through or you would like to know. But I've been experiencing some bottom dysphoria, which is something I've never experienced before where this didn't really like bother me. It was just like, it was there, I didn't really care, no one else saw it, only I did. So it wasn't really like something that bothered me too much, as if compared to like my chest or the sound of my voice or the way my face looks. But because I think of all the changes that I've been experiencing, I feel like whenever I look or see myself, it's just like a downer in a sense. And this is something I've never felt before. I've never felt bottom dysphoria. And it just feels like something is missing and that something is gone. And I've actually been debating if later, and this is something I would do way later in my life if I were to ever do it, which is bottom surgery. But that's just a debate and that's just a think right now. But it might just be for now and like a thought right now. But I'll see how I feel later on in my future if this still is bothering me. And then maybe I might take action into it. But right now I'm just focused on this right now, and then later on top surgery. Those are my two. Just tea and top surgery right now are on my for sure to-do list, and bottom surgery right now is kind of unsure and definitely something way later on. So this one is really weird. If you know me, skip this part as well. Basically, my sex drive has gone crazy and it's also very, very, very annoying. I think that's all I'll really say for that one. Also, a physical change. My dad says that my face structure has changed, or like looks like it's changing. I don't really think so, but I look at like old photos and comparison photos, and if I put a photo up, then it may have changed, but if I don't, nothing's changed. But I say that's it for all my mental and physical changes. Nothing really big or new yet. Hopefully in the next month I'll get more like huge changes. But yeah, that's it for now. And then I'll post a video on here of the first ever YouTube video I put out, and then my 1 month auntie voice, and then now. So, hi, my name is Lou. It's not L-O-U, just L-U. A lot of people tend to spell it L-O-U for some reason. Hi, I'm Lou, and this is my voice 1 month on testosterone. Hi, my name is Lou, and this is my voice 2 months on testosterone. Alright, and that's it. Hopefully this was informative to some people, or just cool to listen to. And I'll be posting another YouTube video next month, maybe sooner. Maybe I'll post something else, I don't know. But so far right now, only on my to-do list is just next month's update video. Hopefully this was cool and informative, and that's it. So see you next time.